Hi, everyone. It's Miss Alanna here, and today we're going to make a simple thing that you can make out of things that you find in your house. So today we are going to make a homemade puzzle because I know some of you probably are home, maybe without puzzles, or the puzzles you have are old, your kids are bored with them. So this is a fun way of making a new puzzle. Puzzles are great because they work on visual perceptual skills that children need for reading and writing and getting better at all of that stuff. So this is just an easy activity you can do so that you can work on your children's visual perceptual skills at home. So the first thing you need is just any cardboard box. You could use a pizza box. I made one a little bit ago with an old DiGiorno box. And I'm going to right now use a Eggo box. So this one is a good one because it has a character on it. So if you have anything like this that your child likes, like maybe a box that has their favorite chicken nuggets in it, things like that. So just go to your recycling and get any box that you can use. Okay, so I already cut this off the front. So this is just the front of the box. And I did that part so we don't waste time. Okay. So what you're gonna need is the box top, a pair of scissors, and a marker, right? So I'm just gonna flip it over, so I'm on the back side, and I'm going to make some lines. Now, depending on your student, you may wanna just do a couple of lines, a couple straight lines if you want them to cut it, or if they've gotten better at cutting, you can make some squiggly lines. It really depends on how much your student needs. So if you want to keep this more simple or more complex. So if I want to do simple, I might just do straight lines like this. And then if I want to make it more complex, I can do some squiggly lines. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of a combination of the two. I'll make it a little easy so that I don't spend too long doing the cutting. Okay, all right, so do a couple things. And then I'm using these scissors. These are nice safety scissors, so they are dull. If you don't have any dull scissors, obviously you have to do this part, but if you do, you can let your child do this part. Just make sure when you're doing scissors, you want the thumb in the small hole and your fingers in the big hole, and you want to make sure that the thumb is pointing up. You don't want any of this. A lot of students will do this, turn around because it feels more stable to them, but we always want to make sure we do thumbs up. And they're used to that in OT, always saying thumbs up. They have to check, make sure their thumb is pointing up. A lot of times they'll try to do this too, sideways. We want thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to do thumbs up. We want our elbow tucked in, and we're just going to cut these pieces out, okay? It's great if you do want your student to cut out the lines, to use a nice thick marker that they can see. Makes it easier for them, all right? And also another thing you can say when you're cutting is you want the scissors to stay in one spot and you can move the paper. And they have to have their helping hand guiding. If your student is still just learning to snip, you could hold the paper and just say snip so they can just cut, okay? Just working on that cutting. This is also good to cut the cardboard because it's actually a little easier because they're getting a lot more feedback when they're cutting because it's thicker. Okay, so now we have our puzzle pieces cut. We're going to turn them over and do the puzzle. Okay, so let's start over here. It's easy to do the nice words. And again, this is working on a lot of visual perceptual activities, being able to know form constancy and visual discrimination. And these are all important things for reading and writing. Ta-da! Homemade puzzle. Okay, hope you enjoy the activity. And I'll keep finding activities from my recycling box. All right, bye.